Hello viewers and welcome to the Ayurveda Mantra Show by Santigram Kerala Ayurveda Wellness Centers in USA. Ayurveda, which is thousands of years old system of natural healing derived from Vedic text, has been lost in the flux of these Swiss treatments and Western fads that really does not work well all the time. But Ayurveda is very, very effective. It can be very short term, not long term also, but the most important benefit is that it does not have any side effects. In this episode, once again, I am joined by one of the directors of Santigram Kerala Ayurveda Wellness Centers in USA, Dr. Ambika Nair.
Hi Sanjeev, hope you are doing very well.
Yes.
Hi my viewers.
You know, Doctor, I can tell you our viewers must be doing very well because we're getting feedbacks and we're getting their, emails also suggesting that they are really following the mantra, Ayurveda mantra that every week that you gave in our show, and also the different therapies and the benefits of Ayurveda. We talk about it, yes. And our viewers, some of them must be following it. So I like to believe that they are doing very, very well.
Definitely. Thanks a lot, Sanjeev, for the feedback.
Thank you. Every week we talk about something different. We pick a topic and then we basically talk about how Ayurveda therapy and entire treatment can help or heal that sickness. Today, doctor, with your permission, I'd like to talk about a disease which many people may not know it or they may not be aware of it. It starts with little itching here and there on the skin, and then little by little it increases more and more. And person may think, oh, it's just a natural. Maybe it's allergies, maybe it's a weather, maybe it's something that I ate or whatnot, right? But they don't realize it that it could develop in something called eczema. Is eczema curable through Ayurveda?
Of course, it is eczema. Actually, eczema is not only eczema, it is called actually. It can be a predominating symptom of any other suppressed disease in the body.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because actually if one has any asthma, you understand, no? So they will be on nebulization and all those things, So this eczema and asthma will be always like a sister and brother. Okay, they are like united. So when any child or anybody comes to us, so we always see that we ask the history of the person, whether this child had any eczema. Okay, and there are so many types of eczemas also.
Okay, but it is true that it starts with basic itching, just a slight itching.
Not only like itching, some days it will be just a redness, little elevation of, like skin in the skin, skin rash. Right. So we tell, like, oh, kuch khaya hoga, that is one of the reasons, They will tell, okay, or some mites must have come. They will always, especially if it is in summer means they will always think that some mite will be there because the children also go out to play a lot. This is, but a very chronic eczema is seen in very old people also. Not only that, like here it is very common with atopic eczema. Atopic eczema means it always starts on the foldings, especially like a hand, foot, even under the the breast area, and even on the genital, that groins area and everywhere. So the way you diagnose it, so we diagnose them and we treat them very properly. There are so many very good therapies in Ayurveda. So we do the Panchakarma, as I told before. And even some children, they don't need any Panchakarma also. We tell them to do at home only. So we give some for the detoxification. Especially this is all from the, the what you eat, because some they eat a lot of chicken, so that protein doesn't help them. So the flakes come. So we tell them to be vegetarian at that time for some stipulated time, not that throughout life. Then we tell them, so what doesn't digest in you, it makes a toxin. And that is the way, like the Ayurveda helps in that. So so many people, it's very difficult to make them understand, but when we tell them, okay, do for 2 days, do for a day, then they will tell, oh my God, really, it is wonderful to be little more. I am not promoting only vegetarianism. I am not telling like that. Okay?
Which is obvious.
So right. Sometimes, we tell them, then sometimes I tell them to take more, like a non-veg also, because certain cases it is needed.
Correct.
But for eczema and all, then we give them topical applications. Some cases we do in our center also, because atopic eczema and all, like a takradhara is there. We make decoctions, and with the curd, that we chur it in the proper way, and with the medicines are added, and it is like a dhara, continuously pouring on the body.
Okay.
Then after swadanam, like a steam, again we do the abhyangam. So these lesions will come out a lot.
Okay.
Actually, eczema, we have seen that they are, they have an inferiority complex to go to school, children.
Oh my God.
Yeah, because other children doesn't allow them to come and sit with them.
Correct.
Yeah.
Can you recall an incident where a patient came to you, obviously with eczema, but eczema, the condition was so severe, and then how it was cured by?
Okay, I had 2 children I can never forget in my life. One was 7-year-old. Another girl was 10-year-old. Okay, atopic eczema. Totally fissured. Fissured means total cut.
Wow.
Only the eyes were able to see, and that child, both of them had even wheezing, like asthmatic attacks also. They were not going to school, they were studying from home, and one used to come from North Jersey, another one was from I think Jersey City area. Okay. Because I remember that very well. Okay, that they used to drive so much and come to me. 21 days of treatment. That after the child never used to allow us to touch him, because actually he was bleeding. Okay. So how to do the case at that time? It is very difficult. So we used to apply the lepam. Lepam means very special herbal powders are there. Yes. So with the oil we apply on the body. So then afterwards, we give a swadanam, then we remove it. Then different types of treatments were there.
Now, did they ever try other medicine? Did
they tried. They were on like 9 years, because the child was born with atopic eczema.
Oh. Are there any chances in the future that those conditions might come back?
Sometimes I have seen that, because after a gap of 9 years, some relapse comes,
Okay.
So at that time they know that, because we already taught them what to do with their diet and all, you understand, no? And certain medications, they can take, like a mahataktakam, because this all, see, you are very ambitious. These children are also like that. Correct. The parents want them to learn, because I remember that, because he was learning Sanskrit, he was learning some other languages, 3-4 languages, and the child was not doing well. But very nice child, I should say that, because they used to send me the photographs, how he was bleeding. So before coming to me, ask him whether will there be a cure. Okay, so we bought that a lot of this was very, very extreme cases. That's what I'm telling.
Okay.
Otherwise, we have a lot of cases. Even so many viewers will be understanding that how many cases I must have treated.
Okay.
Okay. This is very common.
It is very common, and I've seen many people with this, eczema disease. And like I say that many of our viewers who are watching this show right now, they may not be aware of it. But if you are experiencing itching on your, especially hands, I think, and arms. Not
only arms, because that the discoloration comes, that area become very hard.
Yes.
Okay. So then like you feel that there is no sensation even sometimes, because that will be, there are so many different types of eczema.
Correct. Yeah, so if you are experiencing anything like that, then I think you should really pay attention to it and check out Santigram Kerala Ayurveda Wellness Center to have that cured. This is Ayurveda Mantra Show. We're going to take a short break, and when we come back after this messages, we're going to continue to talk about eczema and how Ayurvedic therapy can help and the cure. Welcome back to the Ayurveda Mantra Show by Santigram Kerala Ayurveda Wellness Centers in USA. And right before the break with Dr. Ambika Nair. Now continuing our conversation, Dr. Nair, on eczema, is there any tip that you can share with our viewers that they can follow if they have just minor itching problems?
Why not? Actually, especially for eczema, at that time you should stop all the, sweet products, sweets, like no candies, no
No chocolate.
chocolates. These things to be avoided at that time, because actually it will make it worse, because that will become a breeding place.
Okay.
Okay, so you should give them neem. Neem powder can be given, or with some tablets are there. Even very small children means, we have there are Mahatiktakam Kashayam and all, we even the 3-month-old child, I have still. So we give them 2 drops of Mahatiktakam Kashayam. Okay. And Padola. So we will ask them, accordingly, and this can be taken, and they can take turmeric in the morning with warm water. If very small child means, he can put in the milk and give. These things can be taken care. If any eczema means, don't give any eggs. Poultry is contraindicated in that.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
They cannot have any dairy
poultry.
product,
Poultry is very, very bad for them, because it really aggravates.
Okay.
Yeah.
And they cannot have it rest of their life?
No, we can have it, but not on a regular basis.
Not on regular basis. All right. So, doctor, I really want you to talk about psoriasis.
Okay.
I know psoriasis out there, it is a very, very serious concern, and people who are affected by it, maybe they are too shy to talk about it. But what exactly is psoriasis? How bad can it be? And then when at your center, at one of your centers, Santigram Kerala Ayurveda Center, when you diagnose it, how do you care? How do you cure psoriasis?
Okay. Psoriasis, because that is mostly with the stress actually. See, we get a lot of Indian clients also. Here also 80% I think with the psoriasis. Okay. So when they come from, our India, here so much stress factor, because they will be living with their parents there, or with some good friends, When they come on H1B here, they have to cook, they have to go, they have to study further. So all these things, all this is a cluster. So these people, that stress area, then they start itching. They must have not have any, because I have so many, I should say that in 30s, they are very young stage, very good children, I should say. Okay, so I asked them, did you have any time? But some people had little bit of, sinusitis and asthmatic and all. But few of them had only the stress related things.
Wow.
And they were unable to sleep. Then slowly, that the digestion went down.
Oh, man.
They had little constipation.
Right.
Then they started facing, first sometimes some people it comes on the head only, like a psoriasis capitis. Okay. So they will think that it is dandruff. It's not dandruff actually, because it was really very, very sticky.
Wow.
Like a seborrhea, it's very sticky. Then, all the hair they start losing. Then it comes on the body, whole body. Then it, small round things will come.
Wow.
Like elevations.
Yes.
Then, the flakes will come out. Whole body will be affected.
Really?
Such a way I'm telling you, because I had a lawyer, he was a lawyer. He was running a grocery shop, okay, in one of my practice I am telling. He came with a full bandage. So I asked him, he told, I am from so and so court. I told, what happened? Do you have any burns or anything like that? He told, I cannot even go for my practice because of my problem, so I opened a grocery shop.
Oh, really?
Yes. We did 41 days of therapy.
Okay.
Because that case was such a worst case, and that fellow was around 44 or 45.
41 days straight, every
straight
single
we did
day
it,
there was a
every day
session.
we did it.
Okay.
Because first we start with, like a Snehanam, like a Snehapanam.
Yes.
We increase the, because see, this sebaceous glands, because this is all blocked. That's why that no secretion, you cannot breathe.
Correct.
So then we did the Virechana, okay. Then we did the Takradhara. Oh my God, afterwards, he was very good.
After 41 days, he was cured?
Before itself, he was cured, but he wanted to do like a little more days.
Okay. And hopefully he started practicing again.
He practices now also, because he is in Delhi.
Okay.
So when I like go means he will always tell that you are the savior.
Okay, all right. So does the region really matter? Meaning, you mentioned that he was in Delhi, right?
Yeah.
People in India or people in the USA. Let's just talk about South Asian community, or does it really matter where certain region there are people with more psoriasis cases?
Yes, yes. Yeah? Actually, I should say that because in India itself, I have seen a lot of cases from Andhra.
Oh my God! Okay. And why
because
Andhra?
maybe because their pitta is very high.
Because of spicy food? That
No,
they eat?
not only spicy food. Their ambition is very high. Their confidence is very high. They want to do everything. Because I used to tell them, your wandering mind. They don't sleep. They don't do anything. Then we give them Shirodhara, Takradhara, whole Sarvangadhara. There are so many treatments we do, and then we induce Snehapanam to them and medications. So this, according to the case it is. Some people need 3 months, some people need 1 year, some people need even 3 years, because it's a very chronic case. And not only that, to avoid the complications, what we do, see, psoriasis, because psoriatic arthritis is very common these days.
Okay.
Because how the skin is being eaten, the same way, your nails, your bone. So, you will get all swelling, and it is very common with everybody, like with the psoriatic arthritis. Even in my clinic, even now we have around 4 or 5 cases going on.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
All right, viewers, after the break, we're going to continue our conversation on psoriasis in this Ayurveda Mantra show. Thank you. Welcome back to the Ayurveda Mantra Show by Santigram Kerala Ayurveda Wellness Centers in the USA. Right before the break, we were talking about psoriasis and how psoriasis can be cured through Ayurveda, and Dr. Ambika Nair, who actually gave out a lot of information on psoriasis, and I'm sure viewers that you must have found that very, very, very helpful. Continuing our conversation with Dr. Ambika Nair on psoriasis, you mentioned something to me about diet. Is there a special diet for psoriasis patients?
Yes, there is a special diet, because actually they should eat only cooked food. And certain, things from the, spices has to be brought down. That's why we always tell, people from Andhra, they eat a lot of spice. I tell them, hyperacidity, you people, take care of yourself, because the psoriasis is too much in them actually. I have seen that actually, even psoriatic arthritis. So this is, please don't get angry on me, because I am emphasizing on, because you all come to me for a cure, and I want you all to be treated properly. Yes. That is only my motto. There is nothing else, okay? Yes. Because I love you all to be very healthy always. Okay, so, you should do little exercises. You should not sit sedentary for a long time. And do pranayama at least 5 minutes daily. Do 5 minutes of meditation. Whether you have a lot of work also, whatever you do, please take care of yourself. I told you before also, love yourself, love to come out from the diseases. It is very easy to get into disease, but to bail you out, it's so difficult. This you should always keep in your mind. I am here just to help you, whatever we can do in life. Okay, everybody wants to be healthy, but people always tell, I have no time, I have no time. Please find time afterwards, otherwise we will have only time, but we have no life.
Very well said, Dr. Nair. And you mentioned about spicy food, and yes, people from that region, they tend to eat more spicy food. But and you were saying them, you're telling them not to eat that spicy food. How about fruits, little vegetables, and dairy products?
Okay, see, dairy products and all, because we give them buttermilk actually, because they have a lot of acidity, understand? So, but yogurt we don't give, because it will not digest. Okay. So, we give them buttermilk in a thinner form.
Correct.
Okay, so that is given to them. And I told you the herbs and all what we will be giving them. And according to the constitution, we give them the diet, and I want them to be vegetarian at that time. Correct. Because there is no other way. And in vegetarianism also, some certain, dals, we avoid them, especially this chickpeas and all, because, and not only that, if you are little tense, this flare up like anything. This is always related with the mind. And not only that, because they will be wearing, like a full sleeves. Even people come and tell me, doctor, when I am going to wear the, like a half t-shirts and all. I tell you will do it very fast, because then like after 1 year like that, they come and tell, yes, whatever you told was right, because you helped us a lot. Okay. They listen. Actually, they listen, and they send me clients, so that they know that because we take care of everybody.
Okay. If a person not having any significant disease or any sickness, should that person should have a Panchakarma Vidhi, and how often they should have it?
Very nice question. This is what I emphasize every time to my clients. If you don't have any disease also, you need, like how you take your car for servicing. So this is the same way what it is. You understand, no? See, you can do Panchakarma, like 1 week Panchakarma, once in a year. You see that you won't get any disease. Like 90% of the things will go out. And little following of little, like very little yoga, these things, so it always take care a lot. So not only to relieve from the diseases, in order to avoid the diseases, and you should do the Panchakarma.
What is so special about Panchakarma Vidhi, Panchakarma at Santigram Kerala Ayurveda Center?
Because we do what we practiced, because I myself is from a 6th generation Ayurveda. Right. You understand? So, like what we followed in India, in Kerala, what we followed in our house, the same thing without any coconut tree I am following over here. Only I am lacking coconut tree. We have every treatments what we do in Kerala. Where anybody wants to go to Kerala, they can think of coming and doing all the therapies over here, and we are here to help you people. We are here to help you people only.
Dr. Nair, I like you to give one more mantra, yani ki tip for psoriasis patients in this show.
Okay, you can use, like Nimbadi oil for your body application, like an Abhyangam every day. But there are Dinesha Vilyadi, there are so many oils, If anybody wants to come and ask me, I will definitely tell you people.
Viewers, I suggest you to visit their website, santigramusa.com. You will see it on the screen as well. Visit their website, check out one of the centers near you, and perhaps get all the information that you need to know. Ayurveda really helps. It really heals and cures any sickness and disease that you may have or someone in the family. And that's why we bring you this show, to inform you and to educate you about benefits of Ayurveda. Thank you so much for watching TV Asia.